Warm welcome back. Time now, it's just approaching 4 o'clock. By the time I load this, I'm going to say cheers because I'm going to be late again. I had 6 hours to prepare this message to get on, but with all the business meetings and all the informants I've had to speak to and all the technical issues we're dealing with and certainly all the administration we're dealing with, plenty of winners, of course, all the time, plenty of action all the time, plenty of people to speak to all the time. I think I'm a little bit late again. So it's incredible, isn't it? But anyway, let's move on. I've got myself a glass of wine to calm my nerves. Well, not nerves, but calm myself down a bit and slow down a bit as we move into tonight's action on Wednesday, May the 6th. I've got 4 bets to tell you about tonight. I'm just looking at my sheet. They all come from the meeting at Will Rogers Downs. All from the Will Rogers Down meetings. And of course, last night I banged in a 9-1 winner from that meeting last night, which did the business, which was a horse called Edge of Aquith. Edge of Aquith, which won at 9-1. I do have an 8-1 chance on the line tonight. I've also got a maximum bet, and I've also got a 5-2 poke running quite early tonight, and about a 7-2 chance as well. So a nice chance of a nice winning double or two or a treble. The treble's going to pay around about, so 2, 7, it's around about 28-1 the treble. That's not too bad, is it? And then back the other one each way. So going to have 3 doubles in a treble and back them each way, and also put the singles in. Should be quite a night, that's for sure. Already sent you 2 bets out this morning on the evening session, Woolridge's Downs and Tampa Bay. I'll repeat those to you in just one moment at the end of this message. If you've got them from this morning, no problem at all. Remember, 11 a.m. is the time to call them. 4 p.m. Tomorrow on the line, I'm going to be online at 10 a.m. Without a shadow of a doubt, it'll probably be on before then, but at 10 a.m. I will be online. I'm having a very big announcement, and I am preparing, well, without a doubt, the biggest bets of the stateside season tomorrow, and I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. And I'm introducing a very special occasion to me tomorrow. It's a 15 years anniversary, and I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. Exciting to say the least. But we need to press on. I've got 2 bets this morning I'm going to repeat at the end of this message, but I'm going to go right now in race-timed order for the tonight's session from the Will Rogers Downs track. Now, where I'm going to go with Will Rogers Downs is the 7:15 tonight, the first race. Of course, we've had, I think it's 15 winners in the last 8 days, including 50-1, 12-1, 12-1 and 9-1 bets. 9-1 was a single, the others were multiples. So very rare you don't get a successful mission to the betting bank, as I say with me. Usually there's a winner or 2 on the line, or even 3 when I landed the 50-1 treble last Thursday. And that's what it's all about. It's all about coming through and more than likely backing winners. And I think this one could do the trick for a start. It's the first race of the night for us, the 7:15 at the Will Rogers Downs tracks. And it's number 3. It's called Cotton Candy Kisses. I think that was the name of a song by Mac and Katie Kassoon, I think. Cotton Candy Kisses. Well, trained by Carrie Craddock, named to conjure with for the older people. Remember Fanny and Johnny. Don't know if there's too many people who remember them, but that's beside the point. Cooking the books, as they say. But they're a great pair, and they almost invented cooking on television. Well, they did do. And tonight there's no one cooking, but she is the trainer, Carrie Craddock, and it's ridden by the man himself, Leandro Gongalves, ridden by Gongalves and trained by Craddock. What a name. Cotton Candy Kisses, number 3 on the card. Again, it's got a massive telephone number next to its name. I'm looking 372346. Doesn't put me off in the slightest. I think this is an absolute stinking race. It's a claiming race worth $4.5 to the winner. This is there for the taking. It's an absolute stinking race. And number 3, Cotton Candy Kisses, is my idea of the winner here. And I'm going in with a single bet, round about 11-4. It's been a bit of money around for it, actually. It's 5-2 now. And I have a very strong word of it from my person out there, near the track actually, out there, based down there. And I think that this one is well worthy of a single bet to start the evening off with. Number 3, Cotton Candy Kisses, my first bet of the evening session. Let's move to the 8:45 at the Will Rogers Downs. And again, I'm going for the second favourite here, number 1. And once again, ridden by Leandro Gongalves. This time ridden by my man, John Arnott, who trained the winner for us last night at 9-1. It's called Recorder. It's number 1. Number 1, Recorder. I like this horse very much indeed. It has got the favourite to beat here. Obviously, the favourite's the one to beat in every race. But I think it can do that. The favourite's a horse called Young Hendrick, trained by Carl Broberg and ridden by David Cabrera. A very potent combination. And, favourite could win, 2-1 to cash. But I think the value is with Recorder. Very underestimated trainer, John Arnott. Great strike rate. The jockey Gongalves fantastic, it'll do for me. And I think this horse who won last time out can supplement that victory and win again. Number 1, Recorder in the race 4. It's the claimer, 6.5 grand's worth in the 8.45. Okay, let's move further on to the night, and I've got a maximum bet here for you now. I'm going maximum on this, and then I'm going to give you the horse which runs slightly earlier, which is around about 8-1. So this maximum bet I'm going to give you now, I'm back in single, I'm back in Recorder single, and I'm back in Cotton Candy Kisses single, and I'm also going to have the combination bet, 3 doubles and a treble, your Trixie, Patent, whichever way you want to play it. So I'll give you this maximum bet now, and then what I would suggest you do is get the other 2 horses, which I'm going to repeat for a minute, which are on this morning's bulletin, and put them in some doubles and trebles, or trebles and upwards. So if you get a nice treble up, you're going to cop a nice few quid, that's for sure. Because a multi-bet is where I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get you some big returns. You know, I say I did it to 50-1, 12-1, 12-1. So that's what we're looking at. I want the individual monies. Obviously, I want to keep backing winners, 15 winners in whatever a week. But I have to connect him with some doubles and trebles to really boost your betting bank. That's what I'm all about on this free line. So I hope you get my drift. Right, so let's move to the maximum bets. Number 10. Number 9. It's called Wrath. WHRTH. Wrath. It's in the race 10, the 11:45, just before midnight there at Will Rogers Downs. Trained by Diodoro Robertini. I can never say that name. Diodoro Robertini. That'll do. And he's going great guns. True, he's going great guns. A level stakes profit out there in the States, and really training some cracking winners. Ty Kennedy takes them out, usual jockey, and I think that combination could win on this one tonight. Again, it's in just an ordinary claiming event, 4.5 grand. But number 9, Wrath, who won last time out, for me, you know, it won at Oaklawn last time out. It moves over to the Will Rogers Downs reservation there, and I'm on it tonight. Number 9, Wrath, to do the business in the 11:45 tonight at Will Rogers Downs. Okay, that's them 3 out of the way. 3 singles, 3 doubles and a treble. And I'll give you this extra bet now, which I think should be backed individually. Now this one again, incidentally, is trained by Robertino Diodoro. It's not ridden by Ty Kennedy. Ty Kennedy, who's the stable jockey as such, rides the second favourite in this race, a horse called Dial 'Em In. And like last night, it's one or the other here. I think one or the other will win. And they're both trained by the same trainer. I got the right one for you last time, and the one I thought could run him up second, finish third, both 9-1 and 8-1, etc. And we got the 9-1 winner. And I think the outsider of the 2 tonight can win again. This one's called number 6. It's in the 9:45 at the Will Rogers Downs. It's called Any Old Thing. Any Old Thing. Again, Robertino trains it, Diodoro trains it, and this one is ridden by Rye Ecclebury. Ecclebury done us a favour very much in the last 2 or 3 days, and I think Rye Ecclebury can win on this one tonight, even though the other one, who's trained by Diodoro, is more favoured in the market at 130 to Any Old Thing's 8-1 to your cash. But I'm going each way on Any Old Thing, and I think he's the value bet, no question of a doubt. And wouldn't surprise me if it popped in as well. It'd be very, very sweet indeed. So there's 4 bets which could all pop up and wink at the judge. You've got Wrath, who's a maximum in the 11:45 tonight, like that a lot. You've got Cotton Candy Kisses to kickstart the night in style, about 5-2, 9-4 to your cash. I like that one a lot. Well, I like them all a lot, else they wouldn't be on here. Recorder in the 8:45 at Will Rogers Downs. I like that a lot. I think they've all got outstanding chances. I know they have. And there we go. So they're the bets there. Now, the 2 from this morning, Will Rogers Downs, number 8 in the 8:15. That one's called Keena, K-E-E-N-A. Again, ridden by Rye Ecclebury and trained by Francisco Bravo. Told you all about that this morning. Again, terrific trainer, high strike rate. Ecclebury's riding out of his skin. And the other bet is in the 9 o'clock, and actually going to move tracks here to Tampa Bay. I'm just checking it's running. And that's a horse called Dynaform. Second favourite at the moment to a horse called Tapage. But no doubt for me, the Michael Stidham trained Dynaform, ridden by Antonio Gallardo, is the one to be on. Very sweet on that one indeed. Banker bet. Keena and Dynaform, both banker bets this morning. And there we go. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I'm giving you a thumbs up. And I'm also going to say bottoms up. And I'm going to have a drink of wine and relax. It's been quite a busy day. Tell you what, the lockdown, it doesn't get any less. Work, work, work. And I'm working hard to get you the winners. Working hard to keep the things rolling. Information, it's non-stop. But in the meantime, you take your time, have a glass of wine, have a glass of beer, have a cup of tea. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. I'll be back with you 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's an anniversary to me, 15 years, and I'll be back and tell you all about it tomorrow, because I'm going to really kickstart your betting tomorrow for the stateside action and the rest of the action for the whole year ahead in style. I'll speak to you tomorrow, God willing. We'll all be back at 10 a.m. Big night tonight. We've got 6 horses. Keener, Dynaform, Cotton Candy Kisses, I'm looking at them, Wrath, Recorder, and Any Old Thing. 6 of the best. What a way to cane the bookies. See you tomorrow. God bless. Bye for now.